How can we make meetings more effective, more impactful? Meetings that people actually want to go to and have a good time attending. Because businesses need meetings. This is one of the biggest communication tools that we have. We have to have meetings. Meetings are when problems are solved, it's when decisions are made, it's when we collaborate with each other, it's when we learn. We have to have these meetings. But these meetings tend to be so bad, they tend to be a waste of time, and they tend to be things that nobody wants to go to. So as Jackie mentioned, I spent my career as a chief marketing officer, and I can tell you I sat through a lot of bad meetings. You're going to hear about some of them today. And when I was starting to work with clients, I said, what is it that takes up much of your time? Why are you so busy? Number one answer, meetings. What drains you during the day? Meetings. What do you wish you could do less of at work? Meetings. So I thought, okay, I can do something about this. I can help people with meetings. So on my crusade to fight burnout, which is what I do now, I am a keynote speaker, I'm a corporate trainer, and I try to fight this burnout epidemic one meeting, one event, one person that I talk to at a time. So I am on a mission to fight burnout, and I realize meetings is one of those ways that I can do that. So what we're going to do today, we're going to talk through the 3 prep things that we need to do to make sure our meetings are great. So how do we prep for those meetings? Then how do we host meetings that people love, people actually want to attend? And then finally, what are some of those post-meeting behaviors that could be derailing your team? We've had a great meeting, but something went awry after. So what's going on? What's going on there? So let's start with that meeting prep. How can we make sure that our meetings are the most effective meetings that we've got? Well, first, does it actually require a meeting? Right? This is your get out of jail free card this morning. Full permission to say, hang on a second, does it actually require a meeting? Now, I am sure no one in this room has ever done this, but what tends to happen is we're like, well, I don't really want to deal with that, so I might want to work on that later. I'm just going to procrastinate a little bit. I'm going to schedule a meeting. I'm going to just deal with that thing later. Or perhaps you think, I got to go look for an answer for something. I don't really feel like doing that. I'm going to schedule a meeting. Someone else will definitely have the answer. We'll deal with it later. Or perhaps there's a decision that needs to be made. I don't want to make that decision by myself. Let's make that decision as a group. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a meeting. This is why more meetings are getting scheduled than are actually necessary. You ever been in a meeting you never needed to be in? All the time. So my first request for you this morning is, does this actually require a meeting? Because if you could do it on Slack, if you could do it on Teams, if you could do it in your task management software, if you could send an email about it, actually think, hang on, does this actually require a meeting? So permission to do that. I want you to remember the purpose of a meeting, pretty simple. We're here to solve a problem or make a decision. Very straightforward. Solve a problem or make a decision. Otherwise, maybe it could be an email. Maybe it could be a memo, right?